Hey guys, Zack here, and welcome back to another action figure review, and today we'll be taking a look at the Jurassic World Hammond Collection, Ceratosaurus. Now, something interesting that I noticed before recording this video actually, it seems that every time they release a new Jurassic movie, they always release a Ceratosaurus in the summer. With Jurassic World, there was the Battle Day? I forgot what it was called, but Hasbro produced a Ceratosaurus figure for the Jurassic World toy line. And then for Fallen Kingdom, we got the Roarivore Ceratosaurus, and now with Dominion being released, we have this new Hammond Collection Ceratosaurus. And even though I don't like the Jurassic World movies, at all, I don't know if that was intentional or not to have, a Ceratosaur figure released for, every movie, but I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of cool, because the Ceratosaurus, has always been an underdog to me. It's always been a dinosaur that, it should have had more screen time in Jurassic Park 3. Because even if it is just a remodeled T-Rex, I still really like the Ceratosaurus. So, yeah. And I'm really glad Mattel decided to make, this Ceratosaurus for their Hammond collection, towards the beginning. I'm glad they're not, waiting to the last minute to do, a Ceratosaurus or something like that. So, yeah. Honestly, it's just really cool to see, and yeah. I don't really have a whole lot else to say, so let's just get right into this. Of course, to start this review, we'll take a look at the paint, and the painting on this figure is very nice. So, as you can see here, most of the body is this whitish yellowish color, which does look nice, and all of the stripings along the body looks great. It goes all the way to the end of the tail here, which is really nice to see. I'm usually used to them just not painting the tail at all, but this Hammond collection seems to be changing that, because usually the figures actually have painting on the tail, so yeah, that's really cool to see. Of course, the iconic, red head here looks great, and the little bits of, black on the face here, again, just looks great. The horn is painted the same color as the rest of the body here. The teeth are painted a white color. I wish they were more of a yellowish-whitish color, but still, they look nice. The eyes here are painted, a yellowish-greenish color with a black pupil there. And of course, the inside of the mouth has a nice pink glossy finish to it. The fingernails and toenails are painted this very, very dark shade of brown. It probably looks black on camera, but in person, it's it's a very dark shade of brown. So, yeah. And one thing to point out, on mine, this is very minor, but there's a little bit of a paint defect right there. Very minor, not the end of the world. I don't really care about that, because overall, the rest of the painting here is very good. So, yeah, the painting on this figure, great. Definitely gets a pass. Now, we'll take a look at the articulation. So, starting with the head here, the bottom jaw is on a hinge, as well as the upper jaw. And I think, again, I think that looks a little weird, but you can always just leave it here, and that looks much better, in my opinion. There's a ball joint at the base of the head here, and a ball joint at the base of the neck here. The arms can move outwards, like so, and they can move like so as well. There is a bend at the elbow here, and the swivel as well. The legs here can go backwards that much, and forward that much, so you can get some pretty decent movement out of that. The legs can move outwards, like so. Bend at the knee, swivel, and some joints here that also act as swivels. Now for the tail, all we have here is a ball joint here at the base. The rest, unfortunately, is a bendy wire. I've said this before, I don't like bendy wires at all. I think a ball jointed, segmented tail would have been much nicer than this, but it is what it is, I guess. So, yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the articulation. And the articulation on this figure is good. I wish there was waist articulation, or I guess a joint here, a ball joint here like the T-Rex had. And like I said, a ball jointed, segmented tail would have been really nice to see, but overall, the articulation on this figure is still very nice, so the articulation here definitely gets a pass. Now we'll take a look at the sculpting, and the sculpting on this figure, again, is very nice. Very Very close to what we see in Jurassic Park 3. And like I said earlier, something I didn't know until just recently, the Ceratosaurus model in Jurassic Park 3 is actually a modified T-Rex model, which I thought was very interesting. And after seeing a comparison where someone photoshopped the horn off of it, yeah, it's very obvious that it's just a modified T-Rex model. But still, it looks nice. And another thing I want to point out, the feet here, they don't feel too big. The Hammond Collection T-Rex, I love that figure to death, but god damn, the feet on that figure are way too big. The feet here, I mean, I feel like they could be a little smaller, but still, they don't feel like they're too big. I feel like the feet here are a perfect size. So, yeah. Overall, the sculpting on this figure, very good. I don't really have a whole lot else to say, so, yeah. Sculpting here, it's great. Definitely gets a pass. Now, we'll take a look at the detailing. So starting off with the head here, we can see a lot of really nice scaling here. Just all the scales and all the little cracks and crevices here. It just looks great overall. The inside of the mouth here has a lot of decent detailing as well. Going to the side of the neck here, again, we just have a lot of really nice musculature here, and all the little osteoderms on the back here. Again, everything just looks great. All the wrinkles on the back of the neck here, great. Moving along the body, again, just a lot of really nice musculature, and all the scales here, just beautifully detailed. Everything here is just perfectly defined. And going to the arms here, again, just a lot of great detailing, a lot of nice musculature, and the scaling here on the fingers, great. Going to the leg here, again, just a lot of really nice musculature, on the side of the leg here and on the calves here, and overall just a lot of great detailing. And looking at the tail here, again, just a lot of great detailing. All the scales and all the musculature here, everything here just looks absolutely phenomenal. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for the detailing on this figure. The detailing on this figure, honestly, it's pretty much perfect. So, the detailing here, I'd say definitely gets a pass. Now, we'll do some size comparisons. Here we have the Soundstrike Ceratosaurus. I think that's what this figure is called. This is the Ceratosaurus by Mattel from last year. Here we have the Fallen Kingdom Roarvor Ceratosaurus. And it's kind of cool. We have 3 Ceratosaurus here. So we kind of have like the Horned Tyrannosaurus from Primal. So that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, really quick, I unfortunately do not have the Hasbro Jurassic World Ceratosaurus. Well, I do, but it's in my basement, and it's currently occupied at the moment, so it's kind of tough for me to go down there and look for it. Plus, it's buried under a bunch of stuff, and yeah, I would have brought it out for this video, but yeah, unfortunately, that didn't end up panning out. So here we are, and of course, here we have some hand sanitizer and Dr. Billy Grant. And I'd like to apologize because last week I completely forgot to include these guys in my review for the Hammond Collection Triceratops, so please forgive me and let me make up for that by including them here. So at the end of the day, should you get this figure? Honestly, I'd say yes. I think that this figure is very cool. I think the painting, the sculpting, the detailing, all of that is on point. The articulation is really nice too, but I feel like some more joints would have been nice, like a waist joint or a ball jointed tail. That would have been really cool to see. But overall, still, I think the this figure here as a whole is really cool. And as far as price tags go, you're looking at about $20, which is honestly not bad at all because, like I said, the quality here is very nice. So yeah, I definitely recommend you getting this guy. Unfortunately, I do believe that he is a Target exclusive, though I could be wrong about that. So, yeah. Anyway, that is it for today. Have a great rest of your week, and I will see you in the next video. Peace. Zack out.